Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit and from all of us who are on this journey to reunite with our twins in this lifetime. And so this is for those who are on a twin flame or soul to soul journey. And this is following on from the energy read that I did yesterday. So if you haven't seen that, check out the energy read. It was a Valentine's Day energy read that I did. But the overall outcome for it was the Ace of Cups. And so, which is sort of a brand new burst of energy, a burst of new romantic love, creative energy. So I'm going to read the Ace of Cups because this is the outcome for this week. So I overflow with the essence of life. The great joyful climax of celebration pours from the cup after a sacrifice of time, energy and comfort. It can be the union with self or another, the graceful sense of accomplishment and fullness after a long and arduous journey. Every drop of vitality has been used to reach this point. In the Ace of Cups artwork, a beautifully crafted cup or chalice of gold and silver is present. It overflows with life, giving waters gathered from the clouds, ravishing and pure. The abundance of life-sustaining water heralds new life. Cracks open the scorched clay earth below to reveal the hidden jewel of fecundity which lies beneath. Golden roots are nourished, growing and anchoring, seeking new intelligent pathways. They send the twisted vine bursting into the sky and to freedom. A lotus flower, sensual and exquisite, innocently blooms in the foreground. It symbolizes the purity we reach when we overcome the muddy waters of attachment and desire. This card carries the energy of one who sacrifices for the love of another. The love which traverses harsh conditions and triumphs even when it seems there is nothing left to give. The power to grow and flourish is released. The sacred milk of life spills over in celebration. The tide comes in at last. The replenishing water returns, and everything feels the surge of this peak experience. The ecstatic pulse of existence intenses and sweeps away negativity, cleansing you of the past sacrifices and discomforts, renewing you. The Ace of Cups communicates the energy of regeneration. Barren items can now bear fruit. Ideas requiring a tremendous amount of hard work and sacrifice can now be realized. Consciously open yourself to receive this nourishing stream of calm, flowing energy into your life and see it birth new life. The theme of regeneration is connected to the fountain of youth in mythological tales. The search for the spring, which purportedly restores the youth of anyone who drinks its waters, thus becoming re-enchanted with life. For the fountain enlivens those with creative possibilities. As life nourishes you, so you wish to give in return. Offer your brilliance to the altar of love, a deep loving and appreciation for the life you have been gifted. And the message is, allow the replenishing energy of the Ace of Cups to wash over you. Abundance of growth. Offer your creative brilliance and love. Well, so this is so perfect because basically this is just saying, after a long and arduous and difficult journey where the soil has felt completely barren, suddenly there's a new lease of life and there's a new surge of life. And I think we can all vouch for the fact that it does feel like it's been a little bit like a desert and we've been seeking the oasis. Well, this is what it's saying. After this week, Valentine's week brings the oasis, right? And also from the energy read yesterday, really clearly, both on the divine counterpart side and ours, it was the guidance from the Lightworker Oracle was about crumbling everything away from our life that we're not aligned to anymore. So letting things go, letting relationships go, letting energy, whether that's jobs, whatever it is, then basically the transformation out of the old into the new. And the other thing it was about so in the divine counterpart's headspace was us as the goddess of the moon, which is the goddess of intuition, the mystical, the magical. They are thinking about us And of course, they would be in Valentine's week, especially if you're with somebody, if they're in karmic situations that they don't want to be in. It exacerbates everything, it just exacerbates the whole furore, the whole kind of like commercialization of Valentine's Day. You cannot get away from it. And of course, if you're not with the right person, then that equally is incredibly painful. And so that's why I can see that the energy read for this week was so on point, because of course it will be making them think very strongly about the relationship that they do want, which is intimacy, which is love, which is true love. And of course, true love is with their goddess, and that is you. So it was like very, very, I would recommend that you watch that energy read, because it really does explain, what's going on, and that thing about the pull of the heart, the pull of the soul. You are, as their twin, you are the gift of their soul. You're the gift of creation back to them. And that's why there is that strong pull at the heart to release everything that isn't true love. However uncomfortable that is, because of course, change is always comes with a bit of discomfort unless you just accept it and get in the flow. Okay, so against that video yesterday, somebody asked for me to read letters 212. And 212 is only in book 3, because book 3 is the only one that goes more than the others. There are 201 letters. And book 3 is 266 letters. So I'm going to read letter 212 because that's what the lady asked for. So here we go, letter 212. This is the message for the day. So, what don't I want to say to you, and what don't I want to do to you? What don't I want to do with our whole life together? I want to do everything with you. I want to shout from the mountaintops how much I love you. How you are the best thing that ever happened to me. That I've been a complete silly idiot for all this time, pushing you away because of my own hurts, fears and doubts. I want to push all of that aside, start afresh, and treat you like the divine goddess of love that you are. Well, there you go. Sync. That's just crazy. Knowing that we will be together forever and I have nothing to fear is the best feeling in the entire world. I am screaming inside, I love you. Wow, I mean, need I say more? If you go, that's so great. That is so crazy synchronous to the reading yesterday, because it is what they were thinking was the goddess of the moon, which is you. You are the goddess. You're the divine goddess of love, bringing love, true love, to them. And of course they were screaming inside, because what they wanted was to be walking away from everything that isn't love. So they are wanting to walk away from fear into love, which is why this just is so, I mean, this is just why I love it. I mean, it's just insane how it all works. how synchronicities work. I just think it's amazing. So letter 212, I'm going to read it again because, again, amazing. And if you haven't watched the Valentine energy read, I'd highly recommend you do, because the fact that this lady made a comment to say, can you read letter 212? Again, it just shows how all of our higher selves are working to get these messages out, because, I imagine this is probably the only letter in the whole book that says about the divine goddess, which came through in that reading, so it's just perfect. Okay, one more time. What don't I want to say to you? What don't I want to do to you? What don't I want to do with our whole life together? I want to do everything with you. I want to shout from the mountaintops how much I love you. How you are the best thing that ever happened to me. That I've been a complete silly idiot for all this time, pushing you away because of my own hurts, fears and doubts. I want to push all of that aside, start afresh, and treat you like the divine goddess of love that you are, knowing that we will be together forever and I have nothing to fear is the best feeling in the entire world. I am screaming inside, I love you. Wow. Yes, yes, yes. Because the other one that was holding at the heart of them in the energy read was they are the man holding the coin of truth. And they had the twin flame, the man holding a heart. So they had both the man holding the coin and the man holding a heart at the heart of them, which is literally saying, yes, in the heart of me, I am screaming inside for you. I just need to release all these fears and doubts and be able to move forward. And so that's why this Ace of Cups energy for this week, it's going to be removing another level of, it's basically we're peeling off another level of fear and doubt and stepping forward more and more into an open heart and into a heart-based life. The more layers that we all uncover, the more we'll be coming into our reunions. It's just like, okay, let's get down to the next layer now. Another layer of fear and doubt gone. Let's move forward into more and more love. So that is the message for today. It is gorgeous. So thank you to whoever asked for 212. It was a perfect letter. And remember, you are their divine goddess of love. Okay, well, I hope that helps you. And if you would like a channeled letter, it's only $10. If you would like to have an 11/11 reading where I pull what's the main energy that you and your twin are working with for 2019, and I pull one of the Starman Tarot deck, amazing. And you can pick a number between 1 and 266. And then I will read that letter for you as well, another message from your twin, who will work through all of these messages. And that's $11. And then finally as well, a healing or a reading is only $20. I'm doing a special. And that's a healing, distance healing, where I connect to your energies using crystals and various things. And then I write whatever I see and give you a mantra and any songs that come through. And a video reading is using the cards. So if you would like one of those, that's only $20. Channeled letters are $10. And the 11/11 reading is a forecast of what's the main energy you guys are going to be working with for your twin dynamic in 2019. So I hope that helps. But Valentine's week, it's all about the outcome after this week is the Ace of Cups, a new level of love. So just think, through all the shit, inhale the good shit, exhale the bullshit. Walk more and more into love, leave the fear and doubt behind, open your arms wide to this huge, to this new influx of love and light energy that is here for you. So trust in the journey, trust in your path, open your heart fully, open your arms wide to the universe and say, I embrace this new energy. I embrace love in my life. I clear all fears, all doubts. I inhale the good shit and I exhale the bullshit. All right. I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.